it's a psychological thriller, but it has really good characters, and only 6 characters in the whole film, which is, I think it's 6 or 7, which is unusual, and all of them were complex, and the twists and turns in the story, when I read it, I didn't guess them. And that's unusual, you know, because I really love the ending. I mean, the ending takes you by surprise, and that's hard to do now. He's committed to this genre in terms of thrillers and scaring people, and he's very adept at it. And he's 28 years old, and yet he's a really confident filmmaker who's also willing to explore and evolve the characters, which is great. You know, it's fun working with these new young directors. She's basically surviving by herself with these 2 children that can't go out in the sunlight, and she's put an ad in the paper because her previous servants have left. They quit. They just left in the middle of the night, and she doesn't know why. And so these 3 people come to the door offering their services, saying, and you know, she's pretty desperate at that stage, and she's tightly wound, and she lets them into the house and gives them the job, and that's where the film begins. It's set in 1945, and I think, and that was part of the thing that I thought, oh, what a wonderful time to set a movie like this, and particularly what a wonderful location, because it's very isolated, and the house in the movie is so gothic, and it's surrounded by fog, and so the atmosphere plays a big part of this movie, as does light and darkness. And the cinematographer was a Spanish cinematographer, and he was wonderful. And he really sort of, it's a dream for a cinematographer because it's so rich in terms of being able to use, because the whole thing is, a lot of the time, is lit by candles.